Hi, Bug family. Day two. We are in the mid of the section, but it's getting entertaining more and more as you meet entrepreneurs who are coming to this platform and who are showcasing their services. Who we have here today? It's Nishit Vaswani. He's founder of WayUp. It's a global placement services. Please let us know how this platform is helping you.
All right. So I'll just give a bit a gist of my company. All right. So first, we've got two sides of the businesses. One, we are into pan-India recruitment for banking sector
Okay.
in India for various banks. And second, and the major part of our recruitment is for overseas.
Okay.
So we are deploying skilled laborers to European countries.
Okay.
We have got our own setup in Poland, Lithuania, Hungary, Croatia, all these countries. So I know there are a lot of people who are doing this, but what separates us is we train them, we get the specification, we train them according to that, and then we test them and we send them.
Oh, that's lovely. You've been doing this since how many years?
So we've got a license in 2020,
Okay.
which was in COVID Feb, and you know what happened? The whole world was stopped. So we restarted our business in 21, and it's
Okay.
been sort of more than a year, maybe a couple of years, and we've been to this.
And since the inception, you have your co-founder with you?
Yes,
Oh,
do.
wonderful.
So we met with a similar goal, and and that's how we started it.
Both of you have recruitment background?
I didn't have. I was a jack of all trades. So
Okay.
I had a manufacturing before COVID, which I had to wind up. And then by fluke, I got into this, and it interests me. Not like I had a knack for this
Okay.
since forever, like other businessmen who.
So this is on-job decision to become an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
see whether the business is operating well or not.
So the thing was, it's a very funny story. I'll just, just shorten it up for you. I had a friend in Poland who had gone there for his masters, and we thought, why not bridge the gap? You're sitting idle. Why not bridge the gap between Poland and India? And that's how we started this venture. And
Okay.
connected to the right kind
So
of.
he's
people.
supporting you from there.
Yep. He has his own setup in Poland. So
How would you consider how's the talent industry abroad?
when it comes to skilled labor, a lot of aging population there, so they they're in need of skilled labor.
Okay.
Skills, semi-skilled like welders, fabricators, engineers, electricians, truck drivers, all these guys.
Lot of demand for Indians.
Lot of demand for Indians. Yes. For
Specifically for Indians.
not specifically for Indians, but we've got the right infra to train them. We've got right institutes to train them, and what the salary that they get is more than quadruple. I know people say you're exporting labor and you're creating a shortage and you're not helping the country, but I was of the same opinion before. But how it helps is if he earns say 5 times of what he does in India,
Right.
he's going to send the most of money to India. That's your
Makes sense.
currency,
A
right?
lot of middle class strata has their parents here, but all of the second generation has moved out.
That helps. Yeah, I know that is one thing, but for skilled laborers, I think they would go there. Their families are based out of India. They would earn some amount. They would come to India, be with their family, and they would, start their own setup, like a training center. Most of them, what I have seen is, they go abroad, stay away from their family. They would work there for 3 years, 4 years, get a savings, get quite a few,
Build some wealth.
build some
and then
wealth,
come here.
get a head start, come to India, do something of their own.
Okay.
That's what I've seen generally.
With respect to Poland and one more country, would you cite us some examples of successful stories of certain difficult placements?
So every placement is difficult, but when it comes to European countries, there's a lot of documentation that's required. Plus, you have to apply for the visas from India.
You have an in-house team that helps
Yes,
them.
yes.
Okay.
So not like they would reach
Documentation to
for-
apply for the company
for the visas,
for the visas as well. Okay. Okay. You handle their accommodation as well.
everything. Yes.
Okay. So, pin to elephant, any process with regards to you just need to be interested in a certain country. They come to you with their certain skills, and then you see from there their visas, their application, everything is done in order or
In
not.
order, yes. The people.
All
We can
right.
send people to the moon, but but we see to it that from end to end, the processes, the documentations are clear, and we don't employ somebody who's not really into working, who just wants an exit from the country and want to jump to another country. We don't do that. So we test them, train them, and then we send. So
Okay. Which
that's how
country has been very cordial in taking our Indian candidatures, or rather demanding our Indian candidatures?
I think all countries from India, the workers from India, they're going all over the world and working as in the skill department, unskilled, white collar, management. You see, like we are there.
You cater to all, even the management cadre?
Not much. 95% of the recruitment is skilled
Volume.
volumes.
Okay.
So that's
Right, right. Nishit, could you help us with the banking industry here?
banking industry in India. So I could say there's a lot of volume too in India. Plus, there's a lot of churning ratio. Every year, the banks need more than lakhs of people to, opening new branches, and they would need people from, say, from the relationship manager level to the branch manager, everything. So there's a lot of churning. So it's going well.
Lovely. And you are an MSME?
Yeah.
Wonderful. We are a digital channel which promotes MSMEs, which are looking out for information which is helpful for them. We try that our social media channel reaches out to n number of people, and we've been seeing tremendous amount of response from them. You are an MSME. As an MSME, what would you feel that this kind of a trade expo where Indian businesses are getting that platform to showcase themselves, did you have very good engagement?
Here, yes, the engagement was
Even for the placement services?
yes. So a lot of the booths that you see here, they have products. We've got service. So to get your products from point A to point B, you need certain kind of service, manpower, labor. So I think we got good response with that terms. We didn't come here with any expectations, but fortunately, it was good for us.
I believe zero expectations is a great beginning point, because then you get charmed with the fact when you start getting responses which are positive in nature.
Yes.
So it just builds up the momentum for that matter that, okay, things are happening in place.
See,
All
something
right.
like this is an uncharted territory for us. So we're just doing it without knowing what kind of response we would want. We're hoping for something positive. Something positive comes.
All right. One message for any recruiters in India, how to operate, or one message for candidates, how to apply, what to do.
Yes, I would certainly give you the message that please keep your documentation in place, and if you go to any recruiter, not just us, anybody in India, ask for a license.
Right.
If you want to, so generally, if you want to employ somebody out of India, you need to have a license from MEA, that's Ministry of External Affairs. So check for the licenses, do your KYC, and make sure you're not.
I've heard a lot of identity theft happening,
Yes, yes.
which is why you are making it very clear to them that go to the authentic resource. You may be skilled somewhere, but it's very important that the person or the agent who's helping you placed you in a particular place. Everything is very seemingly legal in order. So his piece of advice are golden nuggets for you. Thank you so much,
All right.
Nishit.
Thanks
It
a lot.
was
Nice talking to you.
insightful. Of a lot of interviews, this is one of the interview which is for talent acquisition industry. We really like it.
I'm a bug hero.
Lovely.